So I finally replaced the what are they? Sliders. I replaced the sliders because both of them were messed up because I've crashed this bike on both sides now. And using a lighter and an electric heater, I was able to warm up the brake lever enough to the foot brake to bend it back into position that I can use my foot with it. So let's hope I don't crash it again, because if it crashes again, it's most likely going to snap. Goofy Civic thought it's faster. I couldn't plow into the rear end of that car. That's the one thing that sucks about wintertime too, is when I want to go out for a ride, it's rush hour, because it took all day for it to warm up to at least hit 50 degrees. And by the time it's actually decent to ride outside, I have to deal with everybody trying to get home, which is not fun. Honestly, not that bad right now. It'll get a lot worse later. Right now we're still making light cycles, and I really don't want to be out too long because my tires are not warming up at all. My front tire is warm to the touch, but my rear tire is still ice cold. So I'm not going to be able to do any wheelies, because as soon as I go to clutch up, my wheel is just going to spin. And there's gravel all over this road, so that's fun. Yeah, this is more of the intersection I'm talking about, where we're gonna miss at least 3 light cycles because it's so backed up. Now we're moving. I really need to get my bikes up and running more so I can ride, because it looks like this week it's going to get up to 50, and there's a chance that we might actually get into the upper 50s, which would be really nice to have warm weather just for one more week before mid-December. Because I know as soon as the snow comes, I am not riding this bike. This bike does not have tires that will survive in snow. That's the reason why I like the DRZ with knobbies. As much as I'd love to put Supermoto tires on it, the DRZ with its knobbies allow me to ride that thing in the snow. I don't think I'm going to be able to squeeze through any of this. The traffic's too heavy. Okay, maybe if they hurry up. Oh, they're turning. I probably could have made that. I don't want to risk it. I don't need to mess up in an intersection like this. There we go. I forget what the speed limit is through here. They changed this road, so I keep forgetting. They don't have any signs. Also, as much as I'd love to do a wheelie here, like I said earlier, my tires are cold, and this road has construction going on constantly, so there's gravel and there's dust all over it. Would not be a smart idea for me to pull one right here. If my tires warmed up, I could try. Okay, it's 40. I'm going basically 40. Okay, let's try not to kill myself in the roundabout. I love crashing in these things. Nice, okay, good. That's something that's always really hard, is after a crash trying to get confident with leaning again. That's something I really struggle with, and I think that's the reason why I'm struggling with wheelies right now too, is after I looped my bike, you just get that fear in the back of your head where it's like, oh, I messed up one time, I don't want to mess up again. So I guess the entire winter I'm going to be spending it trying to get back over the fear of leaning. Which, I mean, that isn't a bad thing to be working on during the winter time. It's not the greatest time to work on it, but at least now I don't have to worry about pushing too hard, since I've already got my first crash of the winter out of the way. See, I'll never understand why they do this kind of construction, because as you can see, they've widened this road to 2 lanes. But then if you look, what the hell? Okay, that confused me. But if you look over here, oh no, it looks like they did. Okay, never mind. Unless it chokes down up here. It looks like it chokes down up here. Okay, so my statement stands. I don't understand why they do construction like this. This road is this road is always backed up. So I don't know why they would bottleneck it back down to a 2-lane instead of just making it a 4-lane all the way through. They'll spend a year extending maybe 4 blocks so that the 4 blocks can be 4-lane. And then they'll wait 5 years before they continue to extend this road. And by that time, the initial project they started is already destroyed. They have to repave that part of the road, so then they never get to extending this. It doesn't even matter, because adding another lane doesn't fix anything. It'd still be nice, because then it gives people like me who are on a bike the option to zigzag between lanes, since they refuse to legalize lane filtering. Which I keep saying, more states need to legalize lane filtering. It needs to be happening in more places than just the, 5 states that it's legalized in now? I'd have to look it up. But anyways, I don't want to keep ranting. I have 15 more minutes before I get home because of traffic. So, bye-bye, camera.